So laying down, take a deep breath in and audibly sigh. With that big exhale, just let it go. Might even take a few more of those big exhales. And after this next exhale, do allow your mouth to close. You can make any final adjustments to make yourself comfortable. Any last fidgets. Settling in. And we'll begin to count backwards on the breath from 12 all the way down to 1. It'll be inhale 12, exhale 12. Inhale 11, and exhale 11, and continue all the way down to 1. And please let my words be your words. I am going to practice Yoga Nidra. I will stay awake. I am going to practice Yoga Nidra as a means to freedom and to experience freedom itself. I am going to practice Yoga Nidra to connect to my deepest truth. I am going to practice Yoga Nidra to restore myself on all levels. I am going to practice Yoga Nidra because it is my duty to do so. I'm going to practice Yoga Nidra right now. As your body and breath begin to settle in deeper, I'd like you to take a moment to check in with your mind. Perhaps there are some preoccupations that you came here with, concerns for the future, ruminations of the past. And perhaps there are some predominant emotions or tendencies of the mind. And for a moment, before we drop in deep, welcome all of those states. Yes, validate them. There are things that need to be done. There's concern about the future, and there is something to be considered about the past. And all of these states of mind, all of these emotions and tendency are so welcome to be here in this practice. And let them be here with you in this practice. Of course, if your mind gets taken away by one of them, just bring it back. They can come too. But all parts of you are welcome here. I'd like you to become aware of the points of contact your body makes with the floor, where the heels touch the floor, the backs of your legs, where your hips touch the floor, your upper back and shoulders, the backs of your arms and hands, and the back of your head. Beneath these points is the nest you've made, the support that you have given yourself for this practice. Beneath that nest is the floor. Beneath the floor are the support structures of the building you are currently in. And those support beams go down into the foundation of your building. And that foundation is held up by this vast planet. In other words, you are completely supported in this moment. Relax into that support. And maybe there's some tension or some stress that you've been holding, consciously or unconsciously. And at any point during this practice, you have the ability to surrender that to the support of the planet, of this earth beneath us. At certain points, there are 25 miles of Earth's crust supporting you, holding up oceans and mountains. Whatever you're carrying, it can carry too. It's also carried so many experiences. It's carried the weight of so much existence over the eons that it has existed. It can hold whatever you're holding. And in letting go, you are not burdening the planet with your problems, because you were made from it and you will return to it. You are it. It is the destiny of this planet to carry you and to carry whatever it is you need support with. So keep that in mind as we continue to relax, you can truly let go here. So bring your awareness now to the soles of your feet. And just imagine any tension in the feet melting into the planet. You might visualize that. You could also just repeat in your mind, I am releasing tension in the soles of my feet. Relax your toes and the tops of your feet. Your ankles. Your shins. The calf muscles, relax. Your knees. The tops of the thighs. The backs of the thighs, relax. Soften your glutes. The muscles of your lower back. The muscles and organs of the pelvis and lower abdomen. Soften all of them. These muscles grip a lot for varying reasons. You can let go right now. Relax the front abdomen. Any clenching, holding, or gripping, melting away. Relax your shoulder blades, your upper back. Relax the rib cage, the muscles between each rib, the connective tissue to the spine and sternum. And soften the muscles of your chest. And then bring your awareness to your hands, the palms, the fingers and thumbs, the backs of the hands. Unclench your fists. Relax your wrists, your forearms, elbows, relax your upper arms and your shoulder joints, the arms hanging heavy. Soften and relax the tops of your shoulders, those big ropey muscles that connect the arms to the neck. Relax the front of your throat. Soften the back of your neck, those muscles that wind up into the skull. And relax your cheeks, unpurse the lips, and feel the jaw melt open. The cheekbones soften. The flaring and constricting of the nasal passages relaxes. The connection of the eyelids soften, not clenching, just meeting. Any effort or strain behind your eyes also starts to unwind. The muscles of the forehead, and the muscles mapping the scalp relax. And feel your body float. No longer efforting. And when the effort does come back, which it could very well do, we just surrender it, because you are so supported here in this moment. Please bring your awareness to the movement of your abdomen. The inhale, the belly rises. With the exhale, the belly relaxes. Just watch this movement of the abdomen, relaxing again any tension that you find here. And you could imagine that the belly is like a wave on an ocean, calmly rising, calmly releasing. And on that wave, you could imagine that you could sit your consciousness right on top of the navel, and you could ride the wave of this breath. And as you continue to ride this wave of the breath, you start to hear the sound of the breath, the mantra of the breath in your mind. And the mantra is so on inhale, and the sound hum as you exhale. The wave rises, so. The wave falls, hum. So, hum. Continue to chant that mantra in your mind as you breathe effortlessly to the belly. So on inhale, the sound hum on exhale. So hum. So hum. So hum. So hum. The sound of the breath, the sound of being. Allow the effort of the mantra to fade, echoing in the back of your consciousness. The calm breath remaining, the calm body sustaining, and be aware of your whole body, the support of the earth beneath you, and feel your body heavy, pulled toward the core of the planet, gravity increased. Feel your body heavy. And while still feeling supported, feel gravity start to let go of you. Your body becoming lighter and more buoyant. You can almost float away. And then feel your body heavy again, dense as stone, a mountain, grounded, rooted, heavy. Feel your body heavy. And then feel your body as a cloud, light, effervescent, still there, but just barely. Then feel the weight of the body normalize. And feel yourself cold, very cold, as if you were in a freezer or out in a snowstorm, as if you'd caught a chill. Feel your body cold. And then feel your body hot, as if you were in a furnace or a desert or a hot jungle, as if you'd caught a fever. Feel your body hot. Then allow that chill to come back in, biting to the bone, cold, uncomfortably so, nearly shivering. Feel the body cold. And then allow that warmth to come back in, that heat, that hot, that boiling from within, nearly perspiring. Feel your body hot. And then feel the temperature of your body come to a comfortable place. And then bring to mind a time when you felt sad. Maybe you were confused. Maybe there was a tragedy. We're really not too concerned about the why you were sad. But what did sadness feel like? What does it feel like? Bring it to mind as clearly as you can now. And then let go of that awareness and bring to mind a time when you felt happy, joyous. What did that feel like? Again, not why you were feeling that way, but what does happiness feel like? Can you remember? Can you bring it to mind now? And then let that go. Bring to mind a time when you felt angry. What does anger feel like? Maybe an injustice had happened. Maybe a boundary was broken. Again, we're not too concerned about the why right now, just the what. What does it feel like to be angry? Bring that to mind. and then let it go. And bring to mind a time when you felt peaceful. There's no agenda, nothing to do, where you could just bask in peace. What does that feel like? And then bring your awareness to the aspect of you that could witness these different states of being without preference. How heavy or light the body was, how hot or cold it felt, or what emotion or emotional state was present. The part of you that was fine, no matter what came up. A calm, steady center within, that witnessing capacity. Begin to identify more with that state. And staying with that witness, the one who can watch it all happen without preference or judgment or needing to change it. Picture a screen 6 inches in front of your forehead, like a movie theater. And just watch what comes to the screen as you focus on it. The screen is called the Chittakasha. It's the screen of your consciousness. Some of the images that form might be familiar to you. Some of them might not be. They might be a bit more abstract, less definitive. Your only role here is to observe what comes up. There's no need to change it or judge it or react to anything you see. Whatever comes up, let it be there. Let it be seen, whether it makes sense or not. And if you do find yourself getting involved, judging, or wishing to change, sit back and just watch again. Then allow the screen to go blank. I'll be naming off some random images in a moment, and all you have to do is see the image on the screen in as much detail as you can. Don't try to draw it, just see it in the short amount of time I give you to do so. So please bring to the screen a church, a field, a tree, the ocean, a swimming pool, a mountain, an empty street, a train station, a backyard, friends, a rose, a tombstone, the rising sun, a still lake, a dove, the crescent moon, the earth from space, a gentle river, a classroom, an open window, a closed door, a bright blue sky, grass, an airport, a forest, waves on the ocean, the setting sun. Allow the screen to fade. And see yourself standing in front of a door. A closed door. What does this door look like? What is it made of? What are the textures on this door? Don't draw it, just see it. What's the handle look like? The hinges, the frame. You know the story, you've seen it before. And you know where it leads. And you know that you've come to walk through it. Knowing you're supported and you can handle and face anything that's on the other side, you grab hold of that handle and you open the door to reveal a spiral staircase winding upwards. And so you step into the stairwell and you begin to ascend. What do the walls look like? What do the stairs look like? Is there any ornamentation? And you keep climbing. And you keep climbing. And as you continue to climb, instead of feeling fatigued from the effort, you feel more energized by the effort. And you climb. And as you climb, you feel power growing inside of you. Light, potential, radiance building as you ascend. And eventually the stairwell ends at a door, another door. And this time you don't even stop, you open it and you step into the room. This is a room where the walls are lined with shelves and a pedestal in the very center. here in this room is stored all of your stuff, your beliefs, your thoughts, your tendencies, your experiences. Everything that's ever happened to you is stored on these shelves. All the innate qualities you possess are stored on these shelves. So browse them. Take your time as you wander, looking at these objects in whatever form they take, not overthinking it, not feeling reactive to anything, maybe amused or interested. And then you come to a point in your browsing where you find something that doesn't really fit anymore. Maybe it's a belief, a thought. Maybe it's a disempowering experience. You might be able to identify it directly, or it just might be a felt sense that this thing, while it might have served a purpose before, it doesn't really anymore. It's kind of out of place. And so you pick it up off the shelf, you hold it, and you take it to the pedestal in the center of the room. And as you place it there, you gaze upon this thing that doesn't fit anymore. And you have a moment of gratitude for it. Because again, this probably served a purpose at some point, a lesson was learned. But now is the time for it to be let go of. And so you place your hands on either side of the object. And that brilliant radiance that was building within you on the climb up moves through you, through your hands and arms, into the object. And it catches a flame. And it begins to burn. And you remove your hands and you watch it burn, letting it go. The smoke from it billowing through a hole in the ceiling. And in time, the object is reduced to ash. And as it's reduced to ash and the flame burns out, this wind comes in through the hole in the ceiling, whips up that ash and pulls it through into the ethers beyond. And with this space having been created, you open your hands and you think of the thing that you need in your life. Maybe it's more of something, maybe it's something that you feel you don't have. It might be something concrete that you know about, or it just might be this intention of calling it in, whatever it might be, if you don't know. And that same radiance moves through you, your arms and hands, and the thing that you are needing manifests on the pedestal. It might be a concrete form, it might be more abstract, but you accept it that it has arrived. And you pick it up and you feel gratitude for it, that this thing is here now, that which you needed. And you take it over to the shelf, to that vacant spot, and you place it there, and you feel so much more complete now. Suddenly the room makes more sense. And you feel gratitude. And you feel peace. And you feel open and resolved. And you walk back to the center of the room, to that pedestal. And as you place your hands flat on the surface, you become aware of your whole body bathed in light. And while you are here in the tower of your consciousness, your body is bathed in light on the floor, still practicing Yoga Nidra somewhere. Allow your consciousness to be pulled from that tower room to your body resting. The points of contact that your body makes with the floor. The soft breath in the belly. Maybe even that faint sound of so hum still somewhere in the back. And you feel gratitude for having gone on this journey, for both having been able to let go and for having been able to receive. Your heart full and open. And you picture in your mind the room that you're resting in. What does it look like? What's there? And you see yourself in that room resting. And you watch as you take a deeper, fuller breath. And as you, in time, slowly bring yourself back. And the practice of Yoga Nidra is now complete. Namaste.